Here with Nick Hundley. First day of spring training for you. Catchers and pitchers reported today. How you feel?
Feel great. You feel fresh.
Yeah.
It's probably the best you're going to feel all year. So it's great. Your body's ready to go, and you're excited.
Hey, spring training comes with like that renewed sense of optimism, and I know you're not taking that lightly after last season. I've heard you talk about it. Worst season of your career, just one of those rough seasons. You hit for 157 and 204 at bats, sent down to the minors. Season ended in knee injury. This was coming off of a great 2011 where you hit for 288 and were signed to a 3-year extension. You've reflected on it, I'm sure. What do you take away from last year?
Oh, I learned a lot. I'm going to look back in 10 years and say it was the best thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
In the moment, it was terrible. You go through things professionally. Professionally, it's terrible. I mean, personally, there's a lot of things in this life that you can go through that are worse than struggling on the job. But at the same time, you got to keep that perspective. You got to know the type of person you are, the type of player you are. And I lost that for a while last year for sure. I can honestly say that I lost who I was as a person and as a player because I let that affect me. So I think that the better I keep in perspective that this is my job, I think the better I'll be.
When did you make that switch? Because I know sometimes the most humbling years, like you said, are the ones that set you up for success down the road. They teach you the most. When did you go from being, why is this happening? What's going on? To, no, I'm going to learn from this and we're going to push through it and come back stronger.
It took a long time. I was still kind of wrestling with it in November and in the off season. To be honest with you, I think I turned the corner just mentally, getting closer to December and really trying to put that stuff behind. I played poorly for a long time. The Padres buddy and the staff, they gave me a chance to play through it and try to get right, and I never did. So it's not like I struggled for a week and they sent me down. So they gave me a chance to get right, and I didn't. But looking back on it now, it took me a while to get over it for sure.
Your dad's a defensive coordinator in college, so I know you come from athletic stock. You know the ups and downs, but still something like this kind of just throws you on your butt, right? This game can just teach you new things every year.
Yeah, it's humbling, no doubt about it. I know for sure I'll never take any day for granted in this game. I don't know if I have in the past, but I definitely won't in the future. I know it's definitely a special thing to be in the big leagues and to be here, and nothing's ever given to you, and I know that. So I'm excited for 2013.
You're always the first one in and out of these batting cages. I always see you working hard in here. I know you worked hard in the off season too. You talked about changing up your diet, your nutrition. What exactly did you do and why?
Oh, just got to a point where I really looked at what was good for me and what wasn't, what was holding me back, what was causing maybe some little injuries here or there, some things that I could control, and I saw a lot of change, and I put a lot of time into my body and making sure that I'm 100% ready to go.
And you did kind of different kind of training and stuff, right? Or did you focus it more towards what you're doing on the field or how it can maybe help you?
Yeah, a lot more stability stuff, a lot more, little bit away from the weightlifting completely, and a little bit more towards what's going to make me successful on the field. Let's
talk about a little bit about Yasmani Grandal. Now, you never want to see something bad happen to a player, to one of your teammates or anything like that, but what happened with him kind of opens up a new window, a new opportunity for you. Do you think that way? Do you recognize that?
You know what? To be honest with you, if I'm healthy and right, I think I'm the best player there is, and I don't let what other people do affect me. And they can do whatever they want to do. I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go out and work hard every day, and prepare myself like I'm going to be the best, and I'm going to expect that. And whatever somebody else does, that's up to them.
So it hasn't when you heard that, you didn't think to yourself, all right, well, coming off of last year, this is my chance those first 50 games to show them, wait, guys, I'm your guy.
Not at all. That, you hear that news, and I went about my business same as I did the day before that, and I'm going to go about my business the same tomorrow as I did today.
The Padres had a pretty good end of the season run there, and you're one of the leaders in the clubhouse. What do you want to give this team this year? What do you want to be as far as being in the clubhouse, being that kind of guy?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're not content with being in the hunt. I want to make sure we expect to go out and win, and no matter who we're playing. It's a great division. The West might be the best, in my opinion, is the best division in the league with the combination of pitching and talented guys. And I think if we expect ourselves to go out and win and work like we're going to win and not go out there and hope and just expect to compete and do that, I think we'll be in good shape. But I think that needs to be the mindset from the first day everybody's here.
You have to kind of change that culture, right? Change that culture into everyone thinking that same thought, not being content with being mediocre kind of thing, right?
For sure. I think that if we all as a group collectively can sit down and say, hey, these are our goals. Our goals are to win the National League West, and that's the only goal we have. I think we'll be in great shape.
This is a long camp. How do you stay okay through this camp? I mean, healthy and fresh, and your mind being fresh, all of that.
Yeah, you get your rest. You got to make sure that the work that you put in is quality. It's now. It's not about the quantity of the work you're doing. It's about getting everything done right, and from your first swing, doing it right. From your first pitch, you catch, doing it right. From the first throw you make, doing it right, and then go hop in the ice tub when it's over.
I'm going to let you do just that. All right, Nick Hundley, thank you so much. Appreciate it.